Hello and welcome back to the channel, and today just a short video, and we're going to be replacing the vacuum pump gasket. So previously when I rebuilt my engine, there's many videos on the process that I went through rebuilding the engine. I would leave links down below, but there's so many videos just on the engine. Yeah, subscribe and then you can just go through at your own pace and have a look, because there's a lot of useful information on my channel about, you know, the T4, especially the 2.5 TDI. So when I rebuilt my engine, the only gasket that I didn't change and that I wasn't able to get from places like Heritage, Just Campers, Euros, well, I did actually get them from these places, the gaskets, but none of the gaskets were actually big enough to fit in the recess. So what I've gone ahead and done is, well, it's taken a while. I got this back in September 2021, so I've had it for a good few months now. Over winter I didn't want to get the job done, and the leak, the oil leak, was very minute. You couldn't notice it. So I went ahead, went to Volkswagen. I don't know how well you can see that. There's a part number there as well. I might put that up on a screenshot on for you. So I've gone and got the genuine gasket, and it's £12.35. So it's going to be interesting to actually see if this genuine gasket actually fits in my vacuum pump, because I'm now starting to wonder if my vacuum pump's an aftermarket one and that recess for where the vacuum pump gasket sits is too deep. So let's go and have a look. I have gone ahead and already removed a few of the well, there's two little nuts holding the vacuum pump on. There's two 13mm nuts, and I'll just show you quickly where it is. Right, so here's your vacuum pump, and then there's two nuts, one there on the top, and the top one I'll be using a ring spanner, and then on the bottom one I've got a really short 13mm socket on a little elbow, and I've taped that up to give it some rigidity as I force it up, otherwise it just flops and bends over and it makes your life an absolute nightmare. So little tip there, tape it up, and that's on my 1/4 inch extension bar, that I can get that from underneath. The problem I've got is, you can see I've got all these pipes and hoses. So being a caravel, yeah, we've got more pipes, and because of the air cons in here, yeah, it's just a little bit more clustered. And before anyone says in the comments, oh, put it into service mode, I can't put it into service mode because this is a long nose and you've only got service nose on the short nose. So I've already got more room there than what you would have on the stumpy. So yeah, no service mode. And then already, because I've loosened it, it's all started to drip out. Well, I'm going to whip it off, which isn't going to take long at all, and then we'll cut back in when we have a look at the gaskets. Right, I just thought, so I've taken off the top nut. The bottom nut is about halfway out, and if you notice that there's a lot of tension when you're undoing the vacuum pump, you know, if it's springing right out, what you can do to make it easier, because it's going to make it easier on installation when it comes to doing that back up again, because as you can see at the moment, if I there you go, that will go on, and there's no real tension there now on that vacuum pump. If you find you have got a lot of tension, what you can do, get your 27mm and then put it down on the dampener on that crank bolt, just in there, and you can slowly turn the engine until that vacuum pump goes nice and slack, and then you can put it on and off nice and easy, and that will make installation a lot easier. Right, so what I was saying about the aftermarket O-rings, these gaskets, I'm not sure what company I got this from. It could have been any of them, Heritage, Just Campers, Euros, I've no idea. But it was one of the gaskets. I did buy another one, but I cannot find the other one either. And the other one was exactly the same, except for it was a different colour. So if I can get this one out. Instantly. Well, you can see there, can't you, the difference in the size. Side on angle. This one's so much thinner. I mean, the right size, but I mean, when I put it in, you can see there straight away. It's below. Yeah, it's below. Oh no, I put it in, I can't. Oh, it doesn't want to come out too easily, does it? Right, so let's get that one out. Oh, well, that one, that's nice and chunky, just like that one. Get a side-by-side comparison. Yeah, look at that. Like that one on the top. You can see the size differences. Yeah, well, there you go. Lovely. Oh. Okay, so then we go back in and fit it. It'll go in that way. Remember, you've still got the rod that will go in, the metal rod, if it didn't fall out and hit you in the head, which I completely forgot about telling you. Sorry. So if you are using the OEM gasket from Volkswagen, there's a fatter edge, and then there's like a thin little lip. So obviously the fatter edge goes into here, and then this little flat edge will kiss flush against the cylinder block on the side or on the front, but it depends on what you class as the front and what you class as the side. And you can see quite clearly there that protrudes lovely. So we should now get a nice seal, and then that'll be it. No more engine leaks. And then I'll be happy to put the engine tray cover back on that engine under tray. This, because it takes up a lot of room in the garage. It's just been sat here along with the pod and stuff and everything else. So it's all back together now. You see, nice and tight. I had it running for a little while, for about, well, quite a while. Build up some oil pressure. And there's no oil leaks right there. That's where it should have been dripping about there. There's nothing there. Happy days. It's bone dry under there as well. So there you go. That's what you want to do. You want to replace with OEM. Right, there you go. All done. Thanks for watching. Take care. Stay safe. And God bless.